could pick it up, but then I'm gonna fall. It's gonna fall over. Well, today we have a little vase. Yes, a little cutie going on here. I just had a horrible mess happen. Nope. How are you guys? If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like. And I hope you enjoy this video. My name is Thelma. My channel is called Everything Thelma. I have some... Oh, did I... Uh-oh. I got to put this on pause. My other phone is telling me my ring, my stuff is delivered at my other house. Ooh-wee. So, yes. So, Everything Thelma. I'm not sure if I uploaded any of my traveling vlogs yet. I'm not sure. If I haven't, I think I'm going to upload them because my channel is Everything Thelma. See, I got my cold water. It's hot today in Sacramento. Yeah, I am in Sacramento, California, if you're new to the channel. And what I do are vase pours. I'm not a professional. This is something that I enjoy doing aside from my art. If you're new here, look at my other videos and you can see I show my art that's around the house and in my studio. Well, enough of that. After this video, I'm gonna go outside and pick me some cherries. Look at the cherries on my cherry tree. Yeah, they nice and sweet. They're hot. Oh, they hot. You go. Yeah. There's still some on that's out there that's kind of bright red that I probably picked Sunday, but woo, it's hot. So I was washing some of my towels that I clean up with in the washing machine, in the dishwasher. And I came from outside and I heard bloop, 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 bloop. I'm like, what is that? I go in and water is gushing out from underneath the toilet that's across from the laundry room. Oh my gosh, so I run in and I see it's soapy water. So I turn the washing machine off. And you know what? My butt could have got shocked because I was standing in water. You know, your mind, they don't think as quick, you know, but I turned it off and I'm still alive. Thank you, Jesus, that I am here to tell the story. And I had to call my plumber, and he's out of town, so I told him I won't be using any washing any clothes or any more towels, and I stopped the wash machine. But when I told him what was going on, he said, uh-oh. I said, don't be saying uh-oh. That don't sound right. But he'll get somebody out here, maybe tomorrow, today, I don't know. Anyway, I hope that never happens to any of you guys. On my channel, I run my mouth if you're new here. I go, and it's all about me. You know, like I said, Everything Thelma, it's all about me. I don't talk about people, because I can talk about some people. Good Lord, my family. But I don't. I love them. I love them regardless. You know, no one's perfect, but, you know. Well, look at this. So today's video is going to be, I've got to get rid of these colors again. So I've been, you know, using my colors up, and my little squirt bottles are getting to the bottom. So I have yellow, I have magenta. I know this is magenta. And I have a violet. I know this is violet. Why aren't these bottles marked? These must be my second batch of bottles, because you know I do two. Here's my white. This one's full because I think on my last video I filled that one up. Here's my bright yellow. Did I say silver yet? Silver. See, this is my first bottles. So I know it's my first bottles because they're marked. And then here is a deep red. I know y'all saying, oh, that's a lot of color. Yeah, it is. For a little vase too, yeah. Missy gonna be poured over and full of beauty. I should get a bigger vase. Should I get a bigger vase? I have a bigger vase that I'm looking at. Nope, I'm just gonna do that. Let me get my cherries. I'll just pour a little bit. Get my cherries out the way. And I am going to pour. I use the top of these squirt bottles so it won't be a lot going over. And since my deep yellow is has the most in it, come on, I am going to use this one first. You're not going to work today? You're not going to work today? Yeah, it's a hot day here in Sacramento. I said I was going to go out and do the cherries before I started this video because the sun is in the front of the house. And once it gets to the back, it's going to be hot when I'm up there in that tree. And y'all think my big old butt don't get up on the ladder and get in that tree? Yes, I do. I got up and got my blowgun. It was over there. Woo, look at this one. And you know what? I forgot to spray this vase. I know y'all gonna say, you supposed to spray it with alcohol. Sorry, I didn't. Look, top. Don't be playing with me. Let that pour down. Pour, 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 pour. Get my white out. I've always liked this deep yellow. I said I was going to try, and when I went to go buy it, it was so funny. There was only a couple on the shelf. I'm like, I guess somebody else liked deep yellow. And when I was saying it, I talk to myself all the time. But when I was saying it, a guy that was working there was stocking the shelves. And he said, oh, do you need some more? I got some more in the back. And I was like, look, don't be jumping in my conversation when I'm talking to myself. Is he crazy? He can get in trouble doing that. Oh, that's a clear one. You can get in trouble when you jump into a conversation with somebody having what they self. There's something in this one. Uh-oh, that's clogging it. Yeah, since I've been doing the acrylic, the epoxy pours on the bowls, I haven't been doing any vases. So I wanted to make up for that and put some videos out, or do some videos. Woo! I was kind of scared at these colors. I don't have a lot of yellow. I'm going to do it again. But I was like, I'm liking it. So we flew into Chicago last week, and we went to Davenport, Iowa, to a friend of ours, a friend of my husband's. Well, he's a friend of mine too, now since we're married. My husband's, he was changing of colors in the Army, and honey, it was beautiful. The day of the ceremony, beautiful day. They even said it was beautiful. My husband didn't tell me that the day before, Iowa had a tornado that touched down. And it killed 6 people. Because he knows if he would have told me, I'd have been like, it's up to you to go, but I ain't going. I'm a fraidy cat. Shoot, Mother Nature, she's strong. And so the day, we flew in Wednesday. The ceremony was Thursday. Friday morning, we woke up to sirens roaring. And I didn't hear them at first because they were a little far away. Now in California, yeah, we have earthquakes. But the last big earthquake we had, I would say that I was involved in, was in '89, and I was on the 15th floor of a building downtown San Francisco. And yeah, it was pretty scary. But waking up to sirens, I'm like, what are these sirens for? And then our phones started going just like, you know, that alert. And oh my goodness, I jumped out that bed, grabbed my phone, which was across the room, and was trying to figure out what was going on. And it said tornado warning. Let me see if I can get it on my phone. I think I took a picture of it and saved it. Yeah, this is going to be a keepsake for me. Gallery. Pictures of Chicago. Oh, yeah, I still got it. Look at tornado warning. Huh? Oh, did I do it too fast? Sorry. Tornado warning. Yeah. So it was 6 o'clock in the morning, and they said it was going to be until 8 o'clock. Woo-wee! I didn't know what to do. You know, earthquakes, you get in between they say get underneath something or stand. Oh my goodness, this is not pouring at all over here, is it? Come on, baby. You too little to be acting up. I should have sprayed it, huh? You know, earthquakes, you get under a table or you get in between the doorway. But tornadoes, you know, they tear everything up. They come in and show out. So I didn't know what to do. So I ran into the bathroom. Don't laugh at me either, because I ran into the bathroom because I've heard stories of people that go into the bathroom and they're saved. They get into their bathtub. Well, we didn't have a bathtub. We had a shower only. And it had glass. So I ran in. I'm thinking my husband's going to be behind me. No, he was standing in bed. He said, babe, that is far away. When they get the sirens and they get closer, you'll know. He said, look out and see if there's a flag that's like going crazy. So I look out and the flag is blown. I mean, it was, at this time, I think it was like 6:40. And it was dark outside, like scary dark. And these people were parked in a mobile home in the parking lot. They were running out of it. It was pouring down rain, and all you could hear was boom, boom. I'm like, oh Lord in heaven, please help me. I'm scared. I'm like really scared. And my husband's still in bed, you know, playing Mr. Cool. I could have punched him, but he's just playing Mr. Cool. I'm like, I guess he was saying, I got to be cool for my wife because she's losing it. Yeah, I did. And I lost it. And he said, you know, what is the flag doing? I said, it's you know, moving really fast. He said, yeah, but is it like going up and down? Is it swirl? I said, can you come and look at it? I was afraid. But he said, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. But I still was in that bathroom. He said, come into bed. I went, no, I'm good in here. So I'm yelling through the hallway at him, afraid, and just, I don't know if you guys here have ever been in a tornado before, but you know, I thank God that you've made it through it. Those things ain't no joke. No joke. And then, so after 8 o'clock, it was so strange. It was blue skies, but the humidity was, oh my God, it had to be like 80, 90. It was so hot. So we checked out of the hotel, and I was like, that was scary. The lady was like, oh yeah, that's all right. She was so calm, I could have punched her too. But it was just like nothing had happened. Well, until we got outside and we saw like broken trees. I guess that wind was really strong and it had broke some trees and stuff, but there was leaves everywhere. And we had to find somewhere to eat. We left there and drove back to Illinois, into Chicago, to check into our other hotel that was in downtown Chicago. And you would have never thought anything happened. That was Friday. There was so much traffic, people going to work, and it was just another day to them. Honey, if I lived there, I would have called in sick. I would have been, I work from home, but I'm saying if I had to go in, that would not been good for us and me and my employer. But I'm pretty sure, you know, people out in the Midwest, they have to deal with that. And you guys are strong. Oh, y'all strong, because my scary weak butt. This is different. This is one of my psychedelical ones. Psychedelical. Psychedelical. So I was going to put, I'm going to use it up. Have touches of this yellow. Y'all know I like my violet and my purples. And then, so we go to Chicago. We're in Chicago. We're walking around because we got there fairly early, in the afternoon, early afternoon. And I said I wanted to do something. So we went down to the waterfront, and there's a lot of people out. And by this time, after we checked into our hotel and everything, it was, I would say, around 3, and people are out. They're having drinks on the waterfront. There's tourists like us, and that's different. That's a different color. Glad I experimented on a smaller one. But I said I wanted to do a boat ride. And I would say it was a little windy, not a lot. And there was just boats just going up and back and forth, up and down on the river. The Chicago River that flows in downtown. And I said, I want to get on the boat. So my husband was like, okay, the next one for us was at 6 o'clock, and it was a 90-minute one. And I'm like, okay, and the ones after that were all 90 minutes. And I'm like, oh, I really didn't want to be on there for 90 minutes. An hour is good for me. But even though I do love water, I knew I was going to be hungry. This is actually turning out really pretty. I like that hint of the yellow on here. And so we got on this boat, and it was, the guy was telling us the history of Chicago and everything. It was a really nice boat, really nice tour. And then he said, you know, part of the tour, we're going to go out on Lake Michigan. And he told the history of how they had the water turn around in Lake Michigan and flow another way. I'm like, how the heck y'all do that? Well, they dug the tunnel down in the water, and they just changed the flow of the water. And so they have the Army Corps that has built like this barrier thing at the end of where Lake Michigan meets the Chicago River, or I don't know if it's Chicago River or Mississippi River, I'm not sure. But they have it so that the Lake Michigan is higher than the river, and they have you go through these doors. So they bring water in. No, they open up these doors, and they bring the boats in. It was like five boats So we going into this big, huge area, and then they close the door behind us. It's kind of scary, but they close the door behind us, and then they open up the Lake Michigan channel to flow the water in, and the water comes up to a level where the boats can go out. So if they didn't do that, there's like a dip in the water channel, and it was really interesting. That part was interesting to me, and I wasn't scared after after he started explaining it. But honey, when we got out on Lake Michigan, that water was so choppy. Choppy, 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 choppy. And the boat was just going back and forth. And one time, when we got to this one part, this lady that was on there was screaming, "Go back! Turn around!" My husband said, "Somebody on here is scarier than you." And I was like, that was not nice to say. But it was true. And it was just like at the point where, where they were showing us that big, beautiful fountain. I have to go there again when we have more time, because we just had that little time because we were leaving the next day. But if we go just to explore Chicago, I want to go on that part of the city and see the stadium and, do that whole touristy thing. But this is pretty. She's not coming down over there, is she? Where is she not coming down? Right here. But, yeah, she was yelling. And then when we looked up, the other boats that were out there, I think there was about 5 of us. So 2 of us, I know for sure, had an hour and a half tour. And the other boat that had the other hour and a half tour, they turned around. They didn't even go all the way down to the stadium, everything, because we did. We were in a smaller boat. They were in a double-decker boat. But at one point, that boat started doing this, and you have to get control of the boat when it does this. So they slowed down, and they got control of the boat, and water was just coming over, and my husband, he had a little short sleeve button-up shirt, and he got all wet, and I had a hoodie on, so I was good. But that was kind of scary. And that guy, it was just, I was like, I told my husband, I said, bless his heart, he gonna get his money. He was standing up there, telling the history and everything, the tour guide. He did not sit down. He stood up the whole time. He did not fall over. He's like, I've been through this before. But he was really good. He was really good. I thought that was funny. But you see, we got back safe and sound. And I think this is my last pushover. And what I'm going to do is just, ooh, these are psychedelic colors. I think I am going to just pour off the side like this in different areas. So that it doesn't get into that little dip there, and just let all the colors flow. How you like it so far? Let them overlap. I need to, since this is bottle number 2, I know bottle number 1 must be empty. I'm going to do a video on mixing paints. I've been asked a couple times on how do I mix my paints. And I don't put in I should, and I did on a few of my videos, how I mix my paints. But I am going to do that since acquiring minds would like to know. So I will let that flow, and I'm going to blow it. And, ooh, that's pretty. I know it's a lot of colors, but this is pretty. That don't look pretty. That don't look pretty. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I got all the colors in there too. I see some whites. I see some silver. I see some yellow. I even see some of this bright yellow here too. You know, when I get quiet, I get lost in my colors. You know what I don't see a lot of? I see some streaks, but I don't see a lot of this magenta color. Uh-oh, I just covered up that silver. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, if you guys are in the Midwest area, oh my gosh, I wish you nothing but shelter and loving arms. Because that's scary. Stop doing bubbles. That bubble right there reminds me of a baby that I saw when we was out there. Cutest, fattest little baby. And they were sitting in the carrot and just blowing bubbles. And it was so funny because they had bubbles coming out their nose. Yeah, must have had a little cold. Or, you know, babies when they teeth, when they teeth, they have those little runny noses. Because they so cute. If you notice at the end of some of my videos, I have sign language. Well, I think I've showed you pictures of my grandkids, and one of my grandkids, my grandson, Lyndon, he was born with Threachers-Collins syndrome. It is a rare condition, so that makes him really special. And he was born with no ears. Well, he has ears, but they're not like, you know, the big normal ears. He has smaller ears. But they came over, my daughter came over, and they call him and her partner, I call her boyfriend, came over, and right after we came back from our trip. And he's so cute. He was doing sign language. He was asking his mom, where was his older grandmother? So he was saying that I am not old, but my mom was what he was asking for. And he remembered my mom stayed with me. And if you don't know, my mom passed away last year, May 5th. So it's been a year since she's passed away, and Yeah, he remembered her. I was like, oh, it brought tears to my eyes. It brought tears to my eyes. But yeah, my daughter had his birthday party on the 1 year anniversary of my mom's death, and I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it to the party. I felt bad, but I just felt bad because I was so sad. Ooh, this video getting too long because I'm playing around. I am playing around. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. Well, I'm going to pause the video and let this run down. And then I'm going to take it off. I ain't doing another takeoff in front of you guys. Don't even think about it. Oh my gosh. I watched that last video. I'm over it. I'm over it. You guys will... Oh, I didn't bring you in. Hold on a second. So yeah, this is a cool one here. Maybe I will put some... No, you know what? I like the way that the white here is staying on the sides. Sorry. Move chair. About to fall over the chair. Look at those colors. I got all the colors in there. There's a magenta. There's the violet. There's the silver. There's the white. There's the yellow and the deep yellow. Look at that. That's pretty. Yes, sirree. Yeah, I'm going to keep that white. I was going to put something down on it, but, you know, have it travel down it, but I like it. I like that white because all the other colors are just coming between it and just shining at the bottom. Look at. I got some silver over here. Look at that silver. That's pretty. Hold on. Okay, I took that off, and as you see, it closed up. Look at that. That's pretty. Look at that blooming flower. So we're going to move it on over. I don't want to let all that silver off. So I'm going to do it real quick. Move it back to the center. Go over to the left top. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoop. Come back to the center. I want to keep that. Go to the left side. Back to the center. Because that's pretty. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep. Back to the center. Back to the center. That's pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. Check my sides. Make sure they're covered. So I got these new mats. So I should have stuck with the dog mats because these are cushioned. And it was kind of hard to make sure my paints and stuff are level, my vases. So yeah, that's pretty. Let me blow it and bring you in closer. Okie dokie, look at those colors. Where's the silver at? Oh, there it is on the corner. I didn't expect this to be as pretty as it is. Look at those. It has like right here. Look at that. Hints of silver and what is that? No, that's the violet. That's the violet. Magenta. Ooh, that red. I mean that yellow. The little bright yellow. You can see it in between those lines. Yeah, I like this one. Love the colors. Thank you so much. I'm not going to hold you anymore. There's the backyard, y'all. Let's see the backyard. Hi. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Remember, if you're not wearing a smile, your wardrobe is not complete. Love you. Bye-bye.